When it comes to cleaning, I go through sort of phases. Like there'll be weeks where I'm on it. I'm super clean. I'm doing like a big deep clean every week, keeping everything spotless. But now I'm in a bit of a down phase where I've not cleaned the flat properly for a few weeks. It's not terrible, but it definitely needs a deep clean. Like I go up and down. But when it comes to Brits and Americans as a whole, I would imagine that we're probably quite similar in how we clean. But then again, because American houses are so much bigger, I wonder if you guys use cleaners more often. Like you have professionals that come over and help you clean it more often than we do, because our properties here are quite a lot smaller. By the way, guys, a lot of people have asked for this, but I finally started memberships. It's a great way for us to hang out. No pressure, but it comes with a lot of perks. There'll be exclusive Q&As. There'll be exclusive live streams. You guys will help choose which videos I react to. You'll get to suggest videos I react to. You'll get a custom button next to your name, so I know who the regular members are when I'm replying to comments and stuff, plus a bunch of other stuff. Check out that join button below and yeah, join me there.
Earlier this year, hundreds of thousands of people on the internet saw me vacuum poplar fluff off my HVAC.
Well, it turns out that cleaning in general is an absolute goldmine of British and American differences. This is lost in the pond, whether it's the products or accessories that we use or the things that we clean. In this video, I'm going to show you how peak cleanliness is achieved in both Britain and America, including one thing that many Americans, like myself, forget to clean.
Yeah, we don't really have HVACs here. Like nobody I know has air conditioning, so cleaning a HVAC is, I doubt anybody I know has done that in their whole lives.
And this video is sponsored by Mondly, who are offering a fantastic 60% off premium access at mondly.app/lostinthepond. In some ways, I feel deceived because the American movies of my childhood made me believe that this place was some kind of utopia with flying bicycles. But something I discovered after becoming an American homeowner is that you spend way more time on this side of the pond cleaning filters. And I don't just mean coffee filters, although that is part of it. There are in fact 3 major filters about which to this day I still have bad dreams. Now, anybody who's followed this channel for a long time will know that I have spent about 0.5% of that time talking about air conditioning, which is something that is vital to almost every American home and would be considered an unheard of luxury in British homes. What I haven't talked about is maintenance. Like all good things, with air conditioning comes dust. You will have to occasionally clean its filter. Back when I still rented apartments, that AC unit often looked like this: a stupidly heavy piece of metal that you stick in your window during the summer months. With these, you simply remove the filter and then you clean it however you think is the best way. And let me reiterate again, this is not a chore I would have ever had to do when I lived in Britain. The same goes for this, because now that I live in an American house, I actually have centralized air. And that comes with a completely different beast of filter cleaning. As a matter of fact, you don't as such do any cleaning in this instance. You just replace a temporary filter with a new one from Lowe's usually. But the American fixation with filters doesn't end there.
So you don't have to replace, you don't have to clean it anymore, but I suppose you still have to take it out, don't you? So you still have to like hold on to the old dirty one, but I suppose it's not as bad as having to clean it, right?
Can you remember that video that I did recently where I talked about British house objects that you don't typically find in American homes?
No, I can't. Where can they find it?
By clicking it at the end of this video. Well, in that video, conversely and correctly, I told you that British homes are less likely to have a dishwasher, which means pound for pound Americans are more likely to have cleaned a dishwasher filter, and it's not as glamorous as it sounds.
I do want to stress that dishwashers are on the rise in the UK and not in a Terminator-like way, but in a way where they're not as outnumbered by their American counterparts as they were when I lived in England.
For sure, dishwashers are a lot more popular than what they used to be. Like 20 years ago when I was a kid, barely anybody I knew had a dishwasher. Nowadays, I'd say it's more close to maybe every 3 in 4, so 75% of people have a dishwasher.
For those of you who've never used a dishwasher, it's a bit like sticking your hand in a turkey Christmas.
Is it?
Well, in a way, because it's like you're putting your hand into something that's like potentially gross. And I can't see it in my case because I'm quite tall. So I'm sticking my hand in. I'm still talking about dishwashers. And I have to put my hand in, twist, and then pull it out. And it's only at that moment I see how dirty it is.
Have you ever cooked a turkey before?
No. Anyway, you do that, and it was only during during the filming of this video that I discovered you could actually take this insert out so that it's easier to clean. I personally grew up in a house that didn't have a dishwasher, largely because we had to make room for the washing machine, which was housed near the sink. And then once that is clean, you restuff the turkey and put it in for a couple of hours. And this all goes to show that Britain and America really are two nations divided by a common language, which is why I'd like to clear my head by learning a completely new one. Because while I've no idea what Spain's equivalent of fairy liquid is, I'll at least be able to ask somebody who's fluent in the language. Video about British housing objects will recall that I talked about washing up bowls. That's not the only way that British people wash their dishes differently to Americans. Remember in that video when I said this? So I still soak mine, but I do rinse off the suds.
Oh yeah, we don't have one of these like in my family's house, my mum's house. We just wash it up in the sink, but I've seen these around.
Well, that was a reference to the British cultural phenomenon, which is we don't clean off the sods. In this footage, you're watching me leave bubbles on my wife's depression wear.
I will find you and I will kill you.
There's always a bigger fish.
You are okay because I also rinsed it off. It was just an example.
But why do we British people do this?
Yeah, I don't know why people do that. Just rinse it off.
Let's have a look what the internet says.
Well, the leading reason is that not rinsing your clean dishes helps conserve water and energy. And given the moral implications of this, I should probably put the suds back on. Oh wait, no, that doesn't undo it.
All that said, I am reminded of one other thing. The almost total absence of fairy liquid in the United States.
What?
Given that this is a UK product, that completely and utterly a little bit makes sense. I just want Americans to
I'm so surprised you guys don't have fairy liquid. What's the most popular washing detergent for like plates and dishes and pots and pans
understand that the vast
in America?
majority of households in Britain have been using this washing up liquid my entire life.
Yep.
Something that became abundantly clear to me after I first moved to the United States is that our cultural differences even extend to dusting.
Specifically ceiling fans. These are mostly absent from houses in Britain where everything is solved by opening a few windows. But just like a generational YouTube sensation, America has lots of fans.
So when was the last time that you cleaned our fan?
Well, making B-roll for this video. But before that, probably 13 months.
It sounds about right.
And this is specifically true of ceiling fans that are housed above a bed. They're quite hard to clean because you have to stand on the bed.
On the brand new clean bed.
That we made just 2 hours ago. Oh my gosh, I didn't think this through.
You really didn't.
And then comes dusting, phase 2, which is not a Pixar sequel. It is the act of vacuuming.
I need to get a new vacuum cleaner. My one is so old, the suction power is just completely gone.
And I know what you're thinking. Ooh, Lawrence, are you going to tell us that British vacuum cleaners have different wiring? I don't know. But there are two major and at the same time completely inconsequential differences between vacuuming in Britain and America. Firstly, you've got the fact that British people like me refer to all brands of
As a
vacuum
Hoover.
cleaner as Hoover, even though that too is an American brand name. And
No
secondly,
way.
and this is perhaps the most important thing you will ever learn about America, British people, Americans are nowhere near as keen on the Henry vacuum as
Dude, this is the best vacuum cleaner. Like, we've had one. My mum's had one of these. I think it's got to be like almost, 15 years. And it is still so powerful. It's unbelievable how good these things are.
we are in Britain, which is weird given how much Americans smile.
But less weird when you consider that they're way more expensive here due to tariffs and overseas shipping
$420.
costs.
Actually, now that I think about it, there's another thing with vacuum cleaners. In a moment, I'm going to present to you a sped-up demonstration of something that Brits are more likely to do than Americans. See if you can spot what it is. In the meantime, Tommy, cue me up with some music.
Dude, I really need to vacuum this flat. It's, watching this has inspired me to clean. I'm going to clean today. I'm going to find the time to clean. unless someone is in London, one of you guys is in London and fancies coming to my place and we do it together. We can share the responsibility.
Did you get it? That's right. I was hoovering carpets, vacuuming carpets. And I can hear my American viewers right now saying, I have a carpet in my house, but with an American accent. And I'm not disputing that, Chet. I'm just saying that 99% of British houses have carpet everywhere except maybe the kitchen and the bathroom, which is excusable. And some American houses that I've been into have that also, but many don't. And I've been the happy beneficiary of that. In this house, in my previous apartment, in the apartment before that, and the apartment before that, and the apartment before that. In all of those cases, our floors by default were made from wood. But as somebody who lives with animals who, despite their cuteness, sometimes vomit on the floor, I've come to really appreciate that Chicago housing seems to embrace hardwood.
Oh my God, I need to clean my flat. I completely forgot that the air conditioning units also need to be cleaned. Like, because we just don't have air conditioning at all. It's not even, it's so interesting. Our summer times are getting really, really hot. Yet we just, you know, people haven't started buying air conditioners yet. But I think I might have to get a small unit, something portable that I can move around. But yeah, those have to be cleaned as well. It's just extra responsibility though. Like cleaning, like once I'm cleaning, it's actually kind of fun. But to get myself into it, to start doing it, I just can't be bothered. Like, are you like me, or do you enjoy sort of like a big cleaning session? Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. And if you did, click this video right here. And even better, hit that join button. See you there.